morning, Principal Ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends. My name is Mrinal Mohapatra from class 4A. Today I am going to tell about Lord Jaganath temple in Puri, Odisha. It is one of the Indian monuments and one of the Char Dham. So let's hear the story about it. Once, Krishna was lying down under a tree when a hunter named Jara visited the forest. He thought that there would be a deer hiding behind the tree. That's why he shot a deadly arrow towards the deer and ran near the tree. Then he was astonished because his arrow had penetrated Krishna's feet. He begged and pleaded Krishna for forgiveness. Then Krishna comforted him and told him that in his previous birth he was Bali and was killed by Lord Ram. So in this birth the death of Lord Krishna shall be done by Jara. As a result, Krishna left the materialistic world. Then Jara was very sad and went in search of Arjuna. He informed it about the situation. Depressed, Arjuna performed the last rituals of Lord Krishna. Everything was burnt into ashes except for Lord Krishna's heart. It was still pumping. Then Arjuna placed Lord Krishna's heart on a wooden plank and let it to flow in the river. After many years, it reached in the river of Puri in Odisha. There, Biswavasu, the rebirth of Jara, found about it and used to worship it. Only the tribal community knew about it. There a king also lived. His name was King Indradumna. He was the king of the Malava country. He was a very good devotee for Lord Vishnu. Then when he came to know that Lord Krishna's heart have came with in the river of Puri, he sent his one priest. His name was Vidyapati. Vidyapati asked Biswabasu so that he can get a sight of Neel Madhav and get more information about it. But Biswabasu refused. After many days, Vidyapati fell in love with Lalita, the daughter of Biswabasu, and married her. After that, Vidyapati told Lalita to convince her father so that he can get more information about Krishna's heart and tell him to the king. Then Lalita told okay. After much effort, Biswabasu agreed, but only in one condition. He will take Vidyapati blindfolded to the cave. Then Biswabasu blindfolded Vidyapati and was taking him to the cave. Vidyapati was very smart. He dropped mustard seeds all along the way so that when the mustard flowers will grow, he can trace the way back and say King Indradumna the way is here. After they reached the cave, Biswabasu removed the blindfolds of Vidyapati. Then Vidyapati was astonished by looking at the very divine Neel Madhav, the Krishna's heart. Got more information about it and went back to his kingdom. Then he told King Indradumna all about it. Then King Indradumna said that I also want to see. Then they traced the way of mustard flowers. But they were astonished because Krishna's heart was not there. It was disappeared. Biswabasu thought that this Vidyapati will come with his king to steal Krishna's heart. Then he placed Krishna's heart in a temple. Then King Indradumna was very sad. He knew that he was a very good devotee for Lord Vishnu, but he could not get a sight of him. Saddened, King Indradumna went back to his kingdom. And in that night when he was sleeping, he had a dream in which Lord Vishnu told him that in the river of Puri a neat wooden plank is floating. Bring that plank and make the sculptures of Lord Jaganath. Then the next morning, King Indradumna with his entire army went to the river of Puri. How hard they tried to lift a neem wooden plank, but they could not lift it. Then King Indradumna took the help of Biswabasu. Biswabasu helped them and they all lifted a neem wooden plank and placed it in a temple. Now King Indradumna was thinking of an artisan so that he can make the sculptures out of wood. Then Lord Vishwakarma came in the form of an old artisan and told that I am very good at making sculptures out of wood. Then King Indradumna said that please make Lord Jagannath's sculptures out of Good. Then the old artisan said, okay, but only in one condition. I will be locked in the chamber. Nobody should disturb me for a month. Then King Indradumna said, okay. Then he was locked in the chamber. For so many days, hammer sound was coming, bang, bang, bang. And after 15 days, the queen could not hear the sound of the hammer. She thought, oh, this poor artisan, he would die. He didn't have food and water for so many days. Then she told King Indradumna all about it. Then King Indradumna, as soon as he opened the chamber, he was surprised by seeing at the half incomplete idol of Lord Jaganath, his brother Balbhadra and his sister Subhadra. Then King Indradumna realized his mistake and pleaded Lord Vishnu. Then Lord Vishnu told to place these idols in the temple and install the nail Madhav in it. As Lord Vishnu said, King Indradumna did it. That was the story of Lord Jagannath's temple. Now I am going to tell about its surprising facts associated with Lord Jagannath temple. Till now, no bird, no aeroplane or no any flying transport of flying over Lord Jagannath's temple. Upon the temple there is a flag which goes on to the opposite direction where the wind is blowing. Every day the temple flag is changed, and if only one day it is failed to change, then the temple will be closed for next 18 years. In Lord Jagannath temple, the prasad is made on 7 pots. Each pot are kept on top of each other. If we light the first pot, the 7th pot will cook first and the first pot will cook last. When Lord Jagannath's temple, where the Lord Jaganath idol are kept, when it's going to be changed, the whole Odisha's electricity is off by the government. Now, thank you. Now I am going to say that the festival of Rath Yatra is celebrated in the month of Ashada every year in Odisha. Nath ke Nath, Jai Jaganath.